Pre-release footage, right. Was that the day before or after the game went gold?
Peebee? Back here. I won't bite. What's this about?
Oh hey Peebee, I guess I'll just casually don all my spacesuit and gear before meeting you wherever you are on the ship for some unknown reason, and bring over a random squad mate also fully decked out. Gee, I wonder why. Wait a moment, where are their helmets?
Callow won't find a safe place to land the Tempest.
Callow won't, not Callow can't. If he won't, then why didn't Peebee simply ask the Pathfinder to order him to find a safe spot to land? Did she even try that? Does she even know what authority she has? Don't these loyalty missions usually start with, I don't know, requests to the superior officer to go somewhere? Nothing was stopping the developers from having the mission start at a landing spot where the Tempest is parked. Oh, but character is so important, and this shows how impulsive Peebee is. Ooh, edgy. Oh, don't mind me, I'm just a plastic Barbie doll who looked like she nearly fell over with her mouth open. And here we have the first obvious design problem. Simply because a writer couldn't write Peebee or the scenario to land the Tempest, thus the crew is too stupid to put a shuttle in their cargo bay. How else could they come up with an excuse not to drive around on an alien planet with a car? They have a few options, and this is obviously not a very practical or logical one. So we're crash landing on a mountainous lava level where we nearly didn't bounce and land into a pool of it. How convenient. How is this a good idea? How are we going to get back? Why did we just waste an escape pod because Peebee is anxious? Wasn't that a rather valuable resource that could have saved lives? How young and dumb is this Asari? What, 70, 80? Can we launch her out the airlock?
Landing you can walk away from, right?
Ryder, come in. Are you all right?
Sam, relate to the Tempest that we're stranded but alive. No choice but to investigate Peebee's signal.
Sorry.
Right away.
So she's abducted the captain and taking her away from her ship against her will. She's officially committed mutiny. All we need to do is leave her here, contact the ship, and get the hell out of here. Of course, we can't do that because loyalty apparently means throwing your brain out the airlock and wasting an escape pod in a dangerous planetary entry on a volcanic planet. For no good reason. Now, I'm not going to go through the entire somewhat repetitive third-person gameplay. It's basically scan this to find a power node, access it, wait for an observer to pop out of a dispenser to open up the way, with a bucket of repetitive dialogue from Peebee. It's not that interesting. The worst part is, there's no puzzle. It's pretty much Peebee telling you what to do. Scan in this area, find this node, repeat. There's no challenge, there's no mystery.
You should be able to enlist their support.
Sweet. Let's do that.
Good to see her mannerisms are from 20th century Earth.
Another gate. Have to get through. Look, up there above the gate. Another node. Try scanning it.
That node controls the gate, but it's disabled.
Too high to access.
If only we had some kind of jetting boosting technology, or maybe some alien ability to control gravity, or an actual alien to help us with that gravity. Yeah, I just guess we don't.
Pathfinder, Callow reports finding no safe area to land. Retrieval may be impossible.
Oops.
He has detected a few smaller vessels making their way to the surface, however.
Friend or foe?
Unknown.
So we may be stranded here, but other smaller vessels can make it. What?
Uh-oh. I know that shuttle.
Helisaria, are you tracking that sweet signal too?
Ugh, Kalinda. Back off. It's mine. Let's hurry. We have to get to the signal source before Kalinda.
So let's get this straight. A random opponent of Peebee, an Asari, is using a shuttle that Peebee recognizes somehow to safely get to the planet and get ahead of us. On a scale from 1 to 10, how smart do you think Peebee is at life? How do you think she survived all this time?
Good. The gate's starting to open.
Sam's always right. Observers inbound.
Oh, how convenient. Alien chest-high walls surround the console. Wow, it's like the ancient aliens knew we were going to have a firefight right here.
All clear.
Gate's down. Let's go.
Just an observational note. Peebee is wielding a handgun and does not have an assault rifle holstered. Keep that in mind.
Thank you, Ryder. You opened a gate up here too.
Well, look at that. Looks like the ancient alien species left a dozen of health and ammo crates all throughout this volcanic planet, which just so happened to replenish our completely alien physiology and guns.
Guess you didn't notice the little transmitter I hid in Park. So sloppy. Ta.
Ugh! That... Ryder, we...
Pathfinder.
Yes, even the player doesn't care for what Peebee has to say. And then the player just goes into third-person shooter mode, stays in cover, and it's kind of boring.
No bots to fight up here.
I'm going to kill her.
Yes, please remind us how dumb and poorly designed the concept of exploring planets with a car is, or an escape pod is.
Need to get across there, but that huge boulder's in the way.
Pathfinder. Scanning the boulder will help determine the course of action.
Gee, thanks. Boy, I'm glad I sure have this AI in my head. It's like I don't have to think at all. Oh yeah, right.
Anyone order a friendly observer?
And the console magically dissolves into the ground, and we get more chest-high walls. How did these aliens know?
Pro tip, throwing your turret into the lava and then jumping in the lava is not a recommended combat strategy. Whoops.
Lore tip. Kinetic barriers do not protect against lava. Neither do spacesuits.
Make sure they don't get inside. A triple share to whoever brings me their sweet implants.
Man, I hate her.
Remember how I asked you to keep this in mind? Well, the teleporting M8 Avenger assault rifle of bitch slap has returned. All the way from Mass Effect, through the DLC, up the trilogy, and now in Andromeda. It's been confirmed. It's like a badge of honor at this point. Like BioWare's just gonna keep sticking it in all their Mass Effect games because they like making mistakes. Where did this gun come from?
You've got to follow her inside.
Gotta take out the trash first.
Take them out.
Yeah, that's some really good combat dialogue there. And yeah, we're killing Milky Way galaxy aliens because that's really indicative of our mission to find a new homeworld. Thanks, Peebee.
This console controls the dispenser.
Yes, like all the other consoles. It's wonderfully level designed, I get it.
The console here will summon an allied observer to repair the damaged gateway node.
Yes, we know.
Scanning the disabled node will direct the allied observer to it.
Well, who would have guessed scanning nodes was our next step?
I'm reading more dispensers for allied observers.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, golly gee, more dispensers. How exciting.